We're on. We're live. I can turn this loser off. Evening, everyone. Me, Mr. Holster. Up on here real quick because I wanted to let everybody know that I'm in trouble with Jack because the other day I said that the big competition was on this Saturday and it's not. It's next Saturday. Yeah, I was just totally wrong. Instead, on Saturday morning this week, we're having the first episode of our new program, Memories from the Range. There we go. You happy, Jack? Yeah? Yeah. The first time for everything. So there, I corrected my mistake. That's why I'm here. Evening, Keith. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, you won't see the competition on Saturday. That's not till the last Saturday of the month. So the bowling competition is until the following weekend. And this weekend is the first episode of our new program, Memories from the Range. Yeah, I remembered it, Jack. Yeah, same to you. So there we go. Evening, Mike. And that's the excitement. Got a million things to do around here, and I got nothing done today because it was almost 90 degrees when I woke up. So it wasn't conducive for me to even go out the door. Yeah, it's hot. It's scorching hot. And very little wind today too. No clouds and almost 90 degrees basically. It's the worst day of so far, and it's been bad every day for like 10 days. So, and I was going to get out and cut those weeds down in the cattle, the cattle pasture, whatever you call it. I don't really know a cattle pen, kind of sort of, but it's not. And didn't get there and do that. And I was going to fix the fence, and I didn't get there and do that. And I was going to mow too. That's yeah. Well, there's like 3 acres to mow. My plan when I moved up here was never to have a lawn again in my life, but once I got married and the kids were there, then we had to have a lawn. So, see who else showed up. Keith, Peyton. Yeah, it's hot. And the worst part is the attire I'm wearing. You can see my mock turtleneck with long sleeves. That's what I have to wear to go when I go outside because I got to keep everything covered. I have to wear gloves and sunscreen on my face and not be exposed to the sun because of the reaction of the chemo. It's nasty stuff. So way too hot to be walking around with blue jeans and a turtleneck on, says I, but that's what I'm doing. So, that's the way life goes. Other than that, other than being way, way, way behind in all my work, I got nothing to tell you about anything. Other than making up for the big mistake I made the other day, and Jack's mad at me because the bowling competition show isn't until the following week. I was all screwed up. Yeah, that the competition happens at the end of the month. So yeah, it's hot out. And not so bad working in the Bobcat. At least you're out of the sun. But the getting out on the tractor and cutting down those weeds, I decided not to do that today. And I decided not to do. I was also going to move the cattle around and throw a couple in with the bull, and I didn't do that either. There's a lot of things I was going to do that I totally forgot about. So the wife is going fishing for the next 2 weeks with her brothers. So I got 2 weeks to do whatever I want, and I'll catch up then. Jack's already got plans. Went out today and bought a new deck of cards, and he's out there. He's going to go out there tomorrow morning, he said, and clean the dry bean up. He's having a poker game. So apparently he's planning on a poker game every night for the next 10 days. And then spending the next 4 days afterwards cleaning up. So that'd be interesting. And that's about the excitement here. Nothing else. And yeah, other than watering the garden, did do that today. Ran out there and turned the hose on. And the garden looks like crap, by the way. So there you go. Nothing but rain for the first whatever, and now we've still got rain. We've had a rain shower every day, but oppressive heat to go with it, and the humidity is just unbearable. So that's why it's noisy right here, because I got the air conditioning going in the tack room. So welcome, Milsurp Mike. Almost missed you there. Keith, I've been trying to get my work done, and it's next to impossible. I had the same problem last year. Welcome, Paul. Had the same problem last year, and I'm way behind on just doing the regular maintenance around here. And I thought maybe this year I'd be able to do it, but this chemo really isn't much better than the chemo treatment I was on last year when it comes to the sunlight, I guess. I've got weird stuff going on in my skin because my skin is losing pigmentation due to the chemo. Void of pigmentation in spots. Kind of a reverse liver spot. So, well, I bet it's hot down in Florida. So, at any rate, got a lot of things to do. Welcome, Bill S. Mostly the maintenance on the. I got to screen in. What else was on the agenda that'll never happen? Got to bale that hay, and he can't cut the hay yet. Although that was the other thing. I was going to go down and check the field today, see if it was dry enough we could get in there. Yeah, nothing. So I tried to upload the Saturday video. We got a new program on Saturday. It's a Thursday, and everybody comes up from the cities to their cabins, and it's too hot to do anything. So they're all, I'm sure, sitting inside their cabins on their phone, using their Wi-Fi. So I couldn't use the internet all day long. I couldn't upload anything all day long. Kept crashing. So, yeah, pretty much just a waste. Welcome, John Solar, 283. And yeah, I'm feeling a little better this week. I had a rough spell there, but not much you can do about that. Coming back to life because I'm fighting with the hospital right now. Trying to get a response to them about why one doctor says one thing and the other doctor says another. Which doctor is correct? I can't wait to get my response back. And that little letter I wrote. It's like it's like trying to deal with the government dealing with a hospital. Actually, I have more success dealing with the insurance company than I do dealing with a hospital. That's how pathetic this is. So I strongly suggest, if you have the opportunity not to get cancer, to take that pathway. And once again, the same old joke that I use every time. What's the difference between a doctor and God? Well, God doesn't think he's a doctor, and that couldn't be any truer. So, well, there you go, guys. I got nothing to tell anybody except for the big competition is the last Saturday of the month, which is the 27th, right? Yeah. And the 20th, this Saturday, is going to be our new program, Memories from the Range, where we look at old guns. So there you go. Well, thank you, Keith. I appreciate that. So I'll leave you all for the night because I got to go take my chemo at 10 o'clock. Wouldn't want to miss that. Till next time, for Mr. Holster and Jack, go out and stay safe.